Do me a favor, guys, pop in the comments exactly what emotions you're feeling right now, because this is important. Are you feeling panic, denial, capitulation, anger, disbelief? Because trust me, the markets are designed to make you feel each and every single one of these emotions. So I'm here to bring calm, guys. I'm pumped on these red days. We're talking about Thorchain today. Thorchain has absolutely been battered over the past week. This is the weekly candle, and it's dropped from its open to where price action is now, 31.15% on the week. So is Thorchain going to finish the week putting in a higher high, or is there going to be further downside? Because I've got two entries for you on Thorchain for the bull market. Let's dive in. Okay, so how do you get killer entries within a bull market when you're feeling all these emotions, when you're feeling fear, panic, capitulation, disbelief, anger, all of those emotions, guys? The first thing that you need to do is get your emotions in check. That's what we're here for, guys. Let me know, what are your emotions, get them in check, and then understand red days provide the biggest opportunities within the crypto space. Anybody that bought Thorchain last week is 32% down on Thorchain. So we're at a strong support now at $3.42. Does that mean that Thorchain's going to reverse at this level and it's just going to continue for the bull run? Alt season's going to be confirmed, and then we're on our merry way. How do we prepare for it not to happen? First things first, where's the next level of support? We look left and find where's the biggest build of a price action. That was here before we broke through this resistance, and we would expect that to flip support if we dropped this previous higher low. So this higher low is really important on Thorchain. That's sitting at $2.53. So we need to hold $2.53, and that's important that we do hold that. Otherwise, we're going back down to test the $2 mark. So those are the two entries for me, guys. I'm happy to put a position in Thorchain now. We're on a weekly. We could potentially pull back further. However, how do I play the average game? If it pulls back down to the $2 mark, I'll put my second entry in at $2, and then I'll average my entry around here, about $2.80, $2.75. Then when the bull market continues, all we need to do is climb halfway rather than the full way. Put all your eggs in one basket here. Price comes back down. Can't take advantage of the $2 level. So you're looking to take advantage of the $2 level. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, guys. You live to fight another day. You move on. You use that capital elsewhere. But that's the aim of the game. Don't expect all of them to go in. However, prepare for all of them to go in. So firstly, we'll talk about market sentiment. How is the crypto fear and greed index looking? We're at 69. We were at 50 yesterday. That was neutral. So there was complete indecision in the market yesterday. We potentially could get one more wipeout, guys. And if we did get that wipeout, then that's going to pull RUNE back down to our $2 level. So prepare, guys. Don't bank on it, but prepare for it. And then if you live to fight another day, the market reverses, we go parabolic, and you take the capital out, you cancel your limit order, and then you use that capital on either pullbacks or on other assets. So it's all about not being greedy, guys. It's all about preparing. And when the market is in fear, that's when we should be really paying attention. Because when the market's in extreme euphoria, that's where people are buying pumps and buying pumps. And what happens on a pump? Pulls back. What happens when it pulls back? You go into a loss. So prepare for it, guys. The next thing we're going to look at is forecaster.biz. I've shown you this a few times, guys. I'm going to be showing you more of this as the channel progresses. But what I want to look at specifically is the seasonality on Thorchain. We're going to look at if there's any correlation between any of the seasonality years. So I'm going to add in last year, and I'm going to add in the current year to see if we're following trend. And you can see that we've got from last year, we've got an 85.39% correlation. So you can see this is the current price here, this one in pink. You can see that we're pulling back, we're pulling back, we're pulling back. Now there's one specific date that I've shown you on Bitcoin on this, and this is the 22nd of January. 22nd of January historically is putting in bottoms for Bitcoin, it's putting bottoms in altcoins. Doesn't mean it has to be the 22nd of January this year, but on average, from the last 3 years, the last 2 years, the last 1 year, Thorchain has come and put in a bottom. Is the current year going to put in a bottom at this date as well? Remember, the inauguration, guys, is on the 20th of January. So the 20th of January, this is what we need to happen. We need a drop in Bitcoin dominance. This is Bitcoin dominance on the weekly. We need a pump on Bitcoin, Big Daddy, market leader. We want him to lead the way. And then we want a break and we want a close of the previous all-time high of total 3. That is going to be my alt season indicator, guys. I'm not looking at any other alt season indicator. This is my plan. Once we get a break and once we get a close of total 3, that's when my countdown begins. That's where I'm scaling out of my alts. So we're only about 13% away. That's an injection into the market of 138.69 billion into crypto, excluding Bitcoin, excluding Ethereum, everything outside of the top 2. Okay, guys, so if you did find this useful, let me know in the comments. Are you fearful? Do you feel a little bit better after this video? Are you looking for opportunities now? Bye from me.